Yo, what's up? It's Lee DJ Millie. Skata shinti bustil mababole dope. Visit conscious girls, vision so below. Solo decent in your punts, yeah, super show. Muta mata microphone, my super flow. Yo, sleep fucking cre, 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 sleep fucking cre.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy DJ Millie.
The Kid Cape Verdean.
Welcome to another episode of Praçazul. Today is it's actually a special episode because we're live and direct from 10 Rocks in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And we want to thank Carmen and Ingrid Monteiro for giving us the opportunity to bring our special guest here today. We have a very special lady in the house. I've always been a fan of her. Anybody that has heard her voice is a fan of her. She's a very sweet girl. We got the amazing, the very special Ingrid Monteiro in the house.
Hi,
how are you doing? You're good?
Doing good. Thank you.
Hey, I'm like I said, I've always been a big fan of your a big fan of your voice. I just want to know where, I bet your story, your musical journey is pretty long. Where I want to hear all the first, all the first times that you sang, the first time that you touched the stage. The first times. I want to hear all those, not all the first, but the first time your musical journey started.
My goodness, that's a really long time ago.
Oh.
Should I give you guys my age? I'm gonna be 38 next month.
I'm from January too, so.
January what?
23rd.
20th.
Look at
me.
Of course.
Well, anyway, so my musical journey definitely has been a pretty long road. I've worked with a lot of people. I started off actually with Manu Cat, who is no longer here with us anymore. He passed away from cancer. But I started off with him as well with Rome. You know Rome?
Rome, yeah. I know. Okay.
Rome. So Rome is the one that kind of just like took me by the hand and said, "Choop."
He's the one that brought you out?
Well, he brought me there, but I remember one time just calling Manu over the phone at a very young age. I think I was about 14 years old.
Okay.
14 years old.
14?
Right? 14 years old, and I just picked up the phone. They told me, here's his number. I got his number off the back of a CD.
Okay.
Cape CD, you know? And I got his number, and I said, I can sing. That's all I did. I was like, I can sing. I can. And I just started singing, and from then on, it was just history. It was just, he was just like, I don't know.
Back in Cape Verdean?
No, here.
Yeah.
It was here. And it was something so moving. I was so young, 14 years old.
Yeah.
And from here, and then that's what. And I started working with Rome, and then it was just.
You still remember the first time you went on stage? Or?
Whew, I don't. Is that bad? No, I do kind of. Yeah. It was.
You've done so much.
I've done so much, and again, I've worked with people who are no longer here, who have passed away too. So, it's been definitely something. Experience. But my first experience on stage was nerve-wracking.
Yeah?
It was like so scary.
But I bet like 2 minutes in you were like, okay, I don't want to leave the stage anymore.
Yeah, I felt like that's where I belong.
Exactly.
So
awesome. That
was it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now your story actually started in Senegal. Mm-hmm. You were born there. Did you spend your childhood there, or was it?
I was born in Dakar. I came here at a very young age. So I was born and raised in Dakar, but came 7 years old. I came at 7 years old.
That's been a good year.
Yeah, it was a few years.
How was it growing up over there?
It's good. It's wonderful. It's a different life again, and Senegal has evolved a lot too from the time that I was born. But yeah, it's.
Did you
definitely
go back?
Yes, I went back in 2000. Well, I went back in '93.
Okay.
In '93. I went back and
loved it.
Yeah, I loved it.
Is there a lot of similarities with Cape Verde at all, or is it like totally different?
Similarity, but the culture is different. Again, this
okay.
is the African culture that's there, and it's a Muslim,
French as well.
and Muslim
So you
country.
know how to speak French?
French is my first language.
Yeah. She sings.
Yes,
French
French is my first language. Creole is my second.
That's why you hear like I love her accent. Like, you don't. Sometimes a few words
It
that she
doesn't come
says,
out.
it comes out like in a French way. So that's
I
really
know,
awesome.
I'm so sorry.
So so you came here when you were 7.
Yes.
And how was it like getting
Getting used to
the language? Did you speak English at all? When you
No, none at all.
Not at
It
all?
was just French.
Stuff?
It was tough. Again, you're coming here at a young age, 7 years old. Me, my mom, and my baby sister at the time, who was only 3.
Oh, wow.
So it was a big transition.
Was just you and your mom?
Me, my mom, and my younger sister.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it. Nós três. We just came in.
But was a good thing, but being like, where I know, if assim, vou poder ir para a escola, vou aprender inglês
Yeah.
easy, right?
Felizmente, I had a friend that the school that I went to, she was Haitian. She
Oh.
spoke French.
Oh,
So she helped me out. And I don't know what happened to this girl, but at the end of that I'm like, thank you God for sending me this girl. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was because of her, like she helped
It was
me out.
easy.
It was easier for me.
That's
Yes. It was definitely a blessing. Oh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what? How was your? Did you go to college eventually? Did you happen to go to college?
I did some college. I didn't finish all, so
Okay.
yeah, it's
Well,
cool. Me, like music, just took over my life. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
music is like
Like a calling.
yeah, it's like a calling. Again, music, like you don't choose music; it chooses you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Music is like it grabs people. So when you have that in you, there's no running away from it. I've tried to escape it, but I
Right.
can't. You know what I mean?
The game is hard, bro.
It's hard. It's like a drug.
It's a
It's like a
hard
drug
game.
that you cannot put down. You know what I mean?
But you like it, so you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think liking or saying love is an understatement.
Nah, I've seen you
I
on stage.
think I just adore it. It's
I've
just
seen
me.
you on stage. It's like you're one. You're so happy when you're there. And
Yes.
now, what would you? Because you've never recorded like your own
stuff.
So what is like the big? What do you think is the biggest reason why one of the greatest voices out here
Thank you.
has never recorded a solo album?
Right? I don't know. Until today, there's been a few mixed emotions. I've worked with so many people again. I'm always the one to help anyone.
Yeah.
Ingrid this. I've had false promises as well.
Yeah.
People telling me, oh, yeah, I can help you and stuff like that. But then there's also the other dark side of it. I've had people saying, if you lose weight, I will produce your album.
They really said that to you?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh yes, I've had that, and
What
I
are you
think,
talking about?
oh yeah, it's been that way, and I don't know if people are intimidated by me or if I don't fit the like criteria or the
Well, you don't have to.
yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
different, yeah.
But the Cape Verdean music industry is not. It's not like the American, like
Yeah.
industry, but também não tem uns manias that needs to change. I don't know. I mean, I could take my own stand and be like, yeah, hoje não também record. But it's just like, I don't know. It's been so many mixed emotions. There's so many things. And I don't know, that thing hurt me a lot too about the whole weight thing,
Of course, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to change myself to please you.
To please, yeah.
What am I selling? Is it my body or is it my voice?
That's
Exactly.
just a jackass with one vision.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
You shouldn't take that too much to heart. I mean,
Yeah.
with a voice like yours, it shouldn't matter.
No,
It
it
shouldn't
shouldn't.
matter.
But unfortunately, there's people who obviously think like that. Or again, I don't know if there's some sort of intimidation, but I would hope not, because my heart is just.
Into music.
Into
Do you write a lot of music as well? Do you have since you've been a book full of
Book full of journeys.
Yeah.
1,000 Wonders of
I
Ingrid.
know.
I don't write. I do, but I'm a writer with someone. Like I give good. Like I have stories. I have visions.
Yeah.
But for me to sit down and for me to write my stories, it's like I go into this blank mode. I'm like, why can I pour myself out, but I'm willing to pour you in?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you would be okay for singing like somebody else if somebody wrote you a song? You
Yes,
would definitely
I'm
do that.
more than welcome to do that. And then we can always, work and play around the music. And
But you thinking about release an album?
I'm thinking it's been in the works. There's a work going around
There's a
right
work
now.
going
Yeah,
around.
there's a work
A
going around.
consistency?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because with your voice range, And also, I know your influence and your love for music doesn't just stick in one genre.
Yeah.
Would you think of making? Are you thinking about making really a Cape Verdean record, or have you ever thought of, hey, I would love to do something outside of Cape Verdean music?
I would love to do something outside of Cape Verdean music. I mean, who wouldn't if you're the type of person like me, you know what I mean? You want to be able to tap into different types of genres, different types of culture. You know what I mean? I love my culture. I love minha raça. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hoje tough, but it's something, but I want to do something. You
have to.
I have to.
I
can
know.
sing like so many things. I can go from rock into blues into R&B.
Yeah.
I can go into jazz mode. It's just so many.
And then you have the different
cultures.
languages that you can do as well.
I speak so many languages. So
I think
it's
with you it's like probably to choose.
exactly. So I was like, I don't know where to go. That's another thing. It's like sometimes I'm indecisive.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever try to mix all of them? Like, it's kind of hard, mas vou misturar bocadinho de francês com inglês.
I've done it all. I mean,
Yeah.
when I sing, it's just whatever comes out, it comes out,
Hey, there's no rules in music.
There's no rules in music.
Because you're from a very musical background as well.
Yeah.
Ingrid Monteiro is your cousin.
It's my cousin.
Like,
yeah.
are you guys like? Is it like one of those distant cousins, or is it like
No,
close?
cousin.
Close?
Yeah, close. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That's my cousin. I mean, we don't say hello all the time, but just family.
You guys
know what I
worked
mean?
a lot with each other, or?
I've worked once with him, and that was when I went to go sing for Gamboa. When I went to go to Gamboa to go back up
I saw that. Yeah.
massive artists, da saltada to Dakar.
Okay.
Back in 2003. So
Okay.
I got the chance to record about 3 songs with him.
Okay. How was that? How was that experience?
It was definitely moving. It was
Yeah.
good. It was good vibe.
It's great too.
How was it on stage in Gamboa?
The energy.
Who were
The
you there with?
energy. Oh my God, it was a whole mess of artists. Kalubana, Gal, there was like so many people.
Everybody was there,
Yeah,
okay.
being on stage and then trying to memorize like almost 40 songs. Yeah, backing up.
amazing.
And then having to sing at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's different.
Oh yeah, of course.
You
because
know?
they go all night.
Oh, they go all night.
go
And
all
I'm in a
night.
hotel like,
Oh my god.
when are we going on again?
I need some rest.
I need some rest,
I
but
know.
it's crazy experience.
Great experience though.
The energy is like un calor, like you go on stage and you feel this, I don't know, it's this thing that hits you.
Yeah, the vibe.
It's like so much surreal. Like it's just like,
high.
whoo,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like take cortopia just thinking about that. Look, I
Awesome.
kid you not.
Crazy.
Wow.
Now, are you a big family person?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
very rich in family. I love family. I love my family.
You love your family?
I love my family.
Is it a big family here, or are you guys?
We're all over.
scattered
Yeah,
all
we're
over?
like scattered everywhere. Yeah.
Wow.
I have one brother in Paris, France.
Oh, nice.
Nephews, and he's married with his wife. I have my brother and my younger sister here. I have aunts and uncles in Holland.
wow.
Yeah.
Portugal.
As well.
Yeah.
Cape Verdean, Dakar.
We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Here, everywhere. My little brother too is like in between Guinea-Bissau and stuff. So
Okay.
So
Okay.
very, very, very diverse family.
I know.
Sisters all over.
Well, like how with all these, tudo que as famílias de diferente país, how que vou começar a cantar? Like, qual é que foi a boa influência?
Influencia. Influencia, I think it's just from hearing these songs my mom and my dad used to play, and it was just Creole music. It wasn't like those banas and
really?
Cesares. No, it
Played
was everything. You
Okay.
know, they used to play like Nana Mouskari. That's a French singer. Stella, Kassav.
Kassav,
Oh, it
yeah.
was like massive. You know what I mean? Dalsif at those times.
That's crazy.
Ooh, Cape Verdean show.
They used to play Cape Verdean as well.
Yeah, Cape Verdean music, but it was just a diverse thing. My father.
They trained you in music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my ears
What else
are
were you supposed to do?
right. Yeah, because me, I was those type of kids who tava ficando naquele ambiente só de gente grande, só tu ouvir música.
Yeah,
So it was just me there,
I say
trividinha.
14 years old to cantar. Yeah, that's good.
That's all I wanted to do is just put smiles on people's face.
Now,
That's all.
do you have do you have like anybody that manages you, like a manager at all?
No, actually, I don't.
do everything yourself?
I do everything by myself. I don't. Hey, feel free. No. We can talk. You know.
I know,
No,
if it makes sense.
I know. I don't have anyone.
Because it
that
makes it
manages me.
easier, especially in this game of
Right,
independence. and-
promotion
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, it does, but I kind of just do it by myself, or again, but I'm not that type of artist. Well, I don't have anything out there yet by
Yeah,
myself, you know what I'm saying? I did, the only thing that I recorded was a cover. I think
I
you
saw
saw
that.
that.
Beneath Your Breath?
Yeah,
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 that was
Beneath You're
awesome,
Beautiful.
yeah.
It was something nice. It was with KR,
Yeah,
Claudio.
of course.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Claudio.
Claudio.
You got to
Again.
you got to shout out every show.
Every time, KR.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. Okay, so
But yeah, that's pretty
how
much
was
what
that?
I
How
did.
was that?
It was pretty it was an emotional time when I recorded that because I was going through my cancer.
Okay.
So when I did that song, I still had cancer. It was in my vocal cord. It was there, like, yeah.
That's
And I was very
beautiful.
sick that day that I
Oh, wow.
recorded that.
Really?
But
Very.
That's why you did it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like therapeutic. Yeah. Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, it was
That
definitely an emotional moment that I was going through. And they're like, why didn't you just do it like an original? I just was like, this song moved me in so many ways because there's a message behind this song. And I'm that type of person that wants to give that type of message. Like, beneath, you know, this like exterior that you have, your interior, there's a beauty in there. So the song moved me enough, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give the message out more, but more towards with a different vibe than the original.
Yeah. So on a serious note, I mean, you were just talking about it a few years back. You know, you were tested in like most horrible and in a way that I can't even like to say that I understand, you know, what you went through. I mean, we've all been affected by it, especially, you know, through secondhand, you know, by, you know, mothers and uncles and tias and everything like that. But I'm talking about your battle with cancer. Now, how did you deal with that? Like, how was that whole horrible
Experience.
experience? Yeah.
I wouldn't say even like it was a horrible experience. It was just an experience. It's an experience. Cancer, when you hear the word cancer, or some people when they hear the word cancer, they think death. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm human. I did think that.
Yeah.
But I had to think about it really good and process things. Cancer doesn't mean death. Okay? You're being tested. This is something, you know, that you have to come up out of.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was very, very hard. It was devastating for me, but I got through it with the utmost positivity
You did.
that was given to me. You know what I mean? From the support from my friends, from my family, from the community, from people I didn't even know across the countries. It was just, I don't know, like I didn't know that I was able to touch so many people like that, but through a personal battle.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And I couldn't have I could have chosen not to go public with it, but I did.
Yeah, because that's what I really liked about it, because you know us Cape Verdeans knows it very personal. you
Yeah.
know, especially when something like that.
We're very
happens.
reserved in a sense.
Something
Yeah.
like we don't want to share, we don't want to talk about.
don't wanna
it,
ask
but
for
it's-
help.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's very, very important. That's why I love that you were so open about it,
Yep.
because I know a lot of people learned so much from that
They
situation.
did, and then with my whole experience of coming out, and like I'm the one that like found my cancer. I kept it quiet for a year after I found it. After I knew something was wrong, I chose to stay quiet again because I was scared.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Logic. I lost a sister
Oh, really?
due to cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in '93. She was 26 years old. So
So
her
young.
pregnancy, she was pregnant, and it came with a form of cancer in her neck. So her tumor was out. It was pretty big. It was out.
So did she?
She passed away.
No, I mean, the baby was.
The baby it's fine.
Oh,
He's a
really?
grown man. He's
Oh,
a big
wow.
man now, you know.
Wow.
Gracias a Dios, thank God. But yeah, so we almost had the similar type of cancer and stuff. So, but hers was more out. Mine was in. My tumors were all inside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was all
But
here.
you have a daughter, right?
Yes, I have a daughter.
So where do you fit her, like, como é que eles dão naquele processo?
Naquele process lá, again, my fight, I had to fight. It was just like, it was like a mental thing. It was like something that you have to do inside. You know what I mean? And I had to look at her and be like, I'm fighting. And I'm gonna keep going.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I found. That's something that I wanted to ask you, which I feel is really important. You have a daughter. You're single mom, or?
Yes, I'm a single mom.
Single mom. They're doing a very great job. Soleil,
Thank you. Soleil.
That's like one of the most beautiful names I've heard.
My little Soleil, yeah.
I love it. I love. But you had to have that conversation, and this is what I mean with, like, in the Cape Verdean culture. There's a lot of times that something like this would happen, and they would, the mothers would shut down, or the fathers would be like, "Hey, you're too young for this." But you would have to have that conversation with her because. I don't know how severe everything was, but it looked like it was,
Severe. It was
very, very
aggressive.
very aggressive.
Yeah.
And it's something that, how was that conversation with your daughter to basically tell her, hey, mom's going, in surgery, and
Well, being at a young age, she was very young, and this is 3 years ago, so it's not that long.
How old is she?
She is 10 years old.
10?
Yeah.
So she was 7?
Yeah. So it's not that long, and I'm still on remission. It's only been 3 years. I had the conversation with her, and I know it doesn't process the way an adult would process the conversation, but she knows that something was wrong with Mama. You know what I mean? And she tried to do everything to like help me out. You know what I mean?
As a kid, she always gives the smile on her face.
She was giving me the smile. I mean, she won't process it until like at a later time. She will understand it, but she knew that something was wrong with Mama, like with her Mama. You know what I mean?
Because you guys are very, very close. I've seen you guys together, so it's. That was a whole. I'm just very happy that you came out of it.
Thank you.
I think there's few people that would handle it the way you did, because you were very, very positive and very, very strong. It was incredible.
Yeah.
It was and you still are.
I decide to live my a few people will go through this stuff and they shut down. They shut down. No, I lived my life the way I was given a life to live.
How supposed to.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let cancer dominate me because I am not cancer. No, I'm Ingrid. I'm Ingrid Monteiro. I'm me. So when you look at me, you don't see cancer. I don't want nobody to see that in me. No.
Did it change you a lot? Like it would have to. Right?
It would have. Yes.
Did it make you more outspoken and more appreciative of everything else?
Life,
right
now I'm looking at life to me right now is like a different color. It's like everything is like HD right now to me. You understand what I'm saying? Everything to me is HD right now after this whole experience.
Of course.
The air smells different. Different. Everyone looks different to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, if I can take you guys and just put you inside of me for you to see what I see or what I smell or what I taste, you would begin to understand. You know what I mean?
No, but keep sharing it because, like I said, it gives
other people
very important.
Gives other people power too.
That's all. That's all that I want to do in life is just inspire and just like I just want to tell people, just live your life. People need to understand that you are not guaranteed the next minute. You know what I mean? So just live it. You want to go have a drink, you want to have a wine, go ahead, do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
How is your status now?
My again, I'm on remission. I'm still being checked all the time. I have to get checked, obviously, and so medication for the rest of my life, but it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm still smiling.
But you're happy. You know what I mean?
am.
It's not like you're a depressed person. See, you're a happy person.
You will never know about me being depressed because I have my moments again.
Yeah, we all do it.
We're human, I'm human, but I try to just give this positive energy wherever I go. I don't want to wallow in my somber or anything like that. Like, there's no wallowing. No. You are allowed to wallow for a little bit. For a little bit, but then get out of that funk. Get up and go. Get up and go.
That's crazy. There's been a lot in the news lately, right? Especially, about women in Hollywood or in any game of entertainment.
Yep.
About them coming out saying that they were abused or saying that they were mistreated or any misconduct happening. Have you experienced that a lot in this game? Because I'm gonna take the hit on this, saying that there's a lot of great Cape Verdean guys out there, but there's a majority of men that are very stuck in the old traditional way and basically mistreat or think that women are lesser than the men. So have you seen that a lot in your experience, being in the game?
In the music industry, in the Cape Verdean music industry per se, me personally, I haven't experienced that type of thing like that.
Okay.
But again, dealing back with what I told you with this person that told me that if I lost weight,
that's
you know what I mean?
That's a form of it.
Okay, that's a form of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Meaning, if I don't fit your figure, you know what I'm saying, or what you perceive beauty is, you're not going to help me.
Exactly.
So that's one thing.
Okay.
But personally, with the whole, sexual misconducts and all of that stuff, personally, I am a victim of it. I've experienced, from dealing with harassment, sexual harassment.
Oh, wow.
You name it, I've been there.
Wow.
I'm one of those Me Too's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I fall into that category, and again, I have so much to share, so much to give, and I just want to be able to just grab as much as people as I possibly can, and to help them, to let them know that you don't have to stay silent, no matter, being that you're old school Cape Verdean. No, you need to be present now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And move with the time.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta move with the time. There's no more like emancipating yourselves from mental slavery, like the great Bob Marley said.
Exactly.
We have to liberate and get out of those thoughts.
That's true. Let me first ask you an opinion. The slut walk and the slut shaming and all that. Where do you stand with that? Is that something that you feel is too extreme? Or do you feel that's what they have to do, like what Amber Rose does, to a way of
Kim Kardashian?
I'm sometimes I think it's too much. Sometimes I think maybe it's very necessary, and I applaud them, for being so brave, I guess. But what is your opinion on that?
My opinion would involve my daughter. She's not on social media. One, she's 10 years old. Her face is not buried on the phone.
That's awesome.
Two,
that's awesome.
Or
the tablets.
Yeah, or the tablets. We don't own none of those in my house.
Really?
I don't even have cable.
Oh wow! See that? See that? And she's still alive.
Yes, and I'm alive.
Still living, and and her daughter is very smart.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the world is very, 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 very scary. Like you said, it's tough, and especially raising a little girl that's soon to be a woman.
Yeah.
So my level of protection is. It's not even. It's extremely far of this moon, mother that's it. So, but I try to prepare her as much as I can, and letting her know that I love her every day. I have to let her know as much as I can every single day. I love you. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are going to be somebody when you grow up. Okay, and I let her know not to let anyone walk over her. She needs to take a stand, and when she feels that something isn't right, for her to talk. I give her that power to be able to voice her opinion. Yes, she has to have that level of confidence in herself, because it starts within the person. It's not outside. No. Education starts at home, but you have to mold it from the root.
From the roots, yeah.
From the root.
No,
so that's how I am with Soleil. You know what I mean? And I let her know all of these positive things within her. And I want her to experience that every day.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So that is definitely where I stand with that. Because social media is no.
It's way too Now you have opened, you have featured, you have sang background on so many stages for so many artists. Now, I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask you what was your favorite artist to sing with. But I will ask you, which which one of the shows did you do and you stepped out of there and you said, I killed it? And you were like, wow, this was the dopest show that I did. Can you remember one, or do you have at least a top 3 of them?
That I killed it. I think every show that I'm featured on, I come with the whole my gear.
You bring it.
My whole armor gear is like it's serious. It's serious. I mean, I give it all.
Recently, you were on stage with Nelson.
Yeah, it was something. It was like
he's pretty,
right up there.
It's kind of a big deal right now, right?
He's just a little, just a smidge, you know.
He's alright.
He's alright.
Yeah, right.
How was that?
Man,
experience?
again, it was nice. I mean, I reached out to Nick, who is Nelson's manager, and I was like, I just want to sing with the guy.
Yeah.
That was been one of my dreams. I mean, I could. You know, like I'm a firm believer, again, like I said, whatever you put out into the universe, you believe it, you want it enough, it's going to come back
And
to
you
you.
get it back,
Yeah.
You make your own
Good
luck.
karma, it's like good stuff, you know.
That's great.
So I just reached out and they granted me just that moment. It was something intimate, you know, something personal.
You did Your Baby, right?
Yeah, I did Your Baby with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did,
Yeah, we did it very, like it was an intimate setting. It was just me and him with the guitar. It was nice. It was very,
Did you
very.
record it?
No,
Yeah,
it
people,
was-
everybody recorded it.
it's
Like,
up there.
I was just like, what the heck? I'm like, this is not happening. It's happening, Ingrid.
Nice experience though.
Oh yeah, I saw that I saw that song, and I'm gonna take now and say that I'm very ashamed that I never heard that song with Visa P.
Oh,
That was pretty dope. I really
yeah.
liked it.
Yeah, it was definitely something good. I help him out, Visa. He works hard. He tries very hard, you know,
Put his music out there.
to put his music, and he hustles. He does it on his own. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer in people who just keeps the hustle going.
Keeps the hustle
Yeah,
going,
no
yeah.
matter the naysayers, because you're gonna get the naysayers.
No,
you know what I mean?
Always. No, always.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing you were saying earlier about the guy that said, yeah, you have to
Not
lose weight.
gonna-
Yeah.
not gonna talk about that. Speaking of haters.
Yeah, that's
That's the definition of a hater.
doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense.
Could be a picture of him in a dictionary.
that, my friend,
Yeah,
is
that's
what you call a
hater.
hater.
That's crazy.
Throwing shots.
Do you see anybody like you being in the scene here? Do you see any new or young person that you're saying, hey, that person got it?
Oh my
It's
goodness.
coming. I could see that person blowing up. That's the next coming.
You know, there's these talented kids around. You know, I think New Generation band from Brockton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, like, they're like choosing this life of music, and they know it's not easy, but I believe in them. But there's some upcoming artists, like these little kids coming.
Little
Are
I
you,
kids.
are
see
you
it.
like ready to help them?
I'm willing and more than willing and
More than
ready,
willing.
Yeah?
more than willing to
Alright.
help
But
anyone.
first, we need to bring
We need to
bring
bring
that
me.
album. Yeah, I see you already helping people again. Okay, this is where we go. Wrong,
I
right?
can't
Every
help
time.
it.
I'm gonna text you every day.
Ingrid, did you do it?
Ingrid,
I
Almost o ceam chetă 2 horas pela manhã, vai dormir.
where's the song? You should be recording if you're answering your phone. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you ever think of doing anything next to music, like something like acting
Comedy,
or comedy or
yeah.
something like that?
Well, when I was in high school, because I went to an arts magnet school.
Okay.
So again, I did a lot of acting and a lot of singing and all of that. So my life is basically about the arts. That's
Okay.
all it is. I'm a great actor. Not a lot of people know that, but
Okay.
they're starting to see my funny side. You know what I mean?
That's
I
like-
do.
Would you like to make a movie?
Hey, if opportunity persists, if knocks, I'm there.
Yeah,
You know what I
Because
mean?
you got the voice.
Yeah.
You can act. Do you play instruments at all?
I used to play the clarinet.
Oh,
And
that's
that's it. I know. But
You let it go.
I let it go. It wasn't me. I don't know. But I used to play it. But this is the only instrument that I have so far.
And it's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm singing on one vocal cord only because the other one is paralyzed.
Oh,
but
really? You did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you
because-
see a lot of difference in your voice after
Oh
that?
yeah, dynamically things have changed
Oh, wow.
a lot. But again, you can't tell me no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I will try and try and try
And keep going.
and keep going. Yeah, I used to be able to to belt out these massive notes, like those gospel singers and stuff like that. Obviously, things have changed, because it took a toll, the whole cancer. So everyone is like, you're singing on what? I'm like, on one vocal cord, one. The other one is paralyzed. And usually the people who have the form of cancer that I have sound like this.
Oh, really?
They talk like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know you can't hear me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I haven't asked you or that nobody's ever asked you that you're like, hey, I would love for the world to know that side of me or that part of me?
That's a good question.
Oh, I got one.
Let me see. I want the world to know that I am no different than the next person that's standing next to them. I've went through personal issues. I've been hurt. Believe me, I've been through so many experiences in life, and that's why I'm the type of person that I am. I'm just willing to just grab people and just come. I'm able to relate with you.
Talk to you.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But as far as like the world, again, I'm no different. I hurt, I bleed, I cry, I sweat, everything just like you. You know what I mean? And this is me in a nutshell.
Don't change, please. Do not change.
I can't change.
And you guys out there, don't try to change her. Okay?
Yeah,
Right?
don't. They tried.
Take her for how she is. Is there anybody out there that you would like to shout out? Maybe give some love, some holiday cheers.
Some holidays.
Maybe
Yeah.
even a special somebody. Huh?
A special someone. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep that for me.
No, I just want a huge loving shout out to my daughter, of course. I know she's gonna be watching. So like, Mama loves you so much, and I will never stop telling you that for as long as I have breath in my lungs going.
Love it.
Just a huge shout out to everyone who's always believed in me, who's always been by my side, those who just continuously never let me give up, because there's been times where I wanted to give up, But a huge shout out to all of those people who's just constantly with me. You know what I mean? Musically, spiritually, emotionally, physically. My mom, everyone. KR again. KR hits. All of these beautiful music producers that I've worked with, all of these talented artists are my friends. Jusela, Tatiana, everyone, Nadia, Melis, Isidora, everyone, every single one of you guys have touched me in ways imaginable. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has crossed my path during this journey that we call life. And I'm forever humbled, ever humbled for each and every single one of you. Even the negative, I take it as a positive.
We embrace you guys.
Okay? I embrace the negative, because without the negative, you wouldn't be able to taste positivity.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
That's true.
I'm grateful for it all, for the good and for the bad.
And we're grateful for you.
I'm so grateful for you
I
guys.
mean, there's few words that I have for you. I mean, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you for being so honest about everything. I mean, you could have basically said, hey, I don't want to talk about this or that. But you just came here and you shared your story. And I know there's so many people out there that can learn from this.
Yeah.
And that can learn from you.
Thank you.
You've been tested in major ways, and you came out even stronger, even sweeter, which is like, I would have probably been the worst, but you're always, I rarely see you without a smile on your face.
Right?
Everybody speaks very, very high of you, and I just want to give you, nothing but love and support, and I wish you nothing but strength for the future, for your little girl, for your family. And please,
for your music.
Thank you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Feliz Natal para everybody.
Everybody,
Feliz Ano Novo também.
Também. Pé direito.
Pé direito.
whatever that means. So
I love it. He was like, yeah, or in Dutch, ik hou van jou.
Oh wow, see? All my Dutch people.
Uh-huh.
She speaks it all, man.
Ik hou van jou.
Ik hou van jou.
Alice
Yeah,
Schultz.
look at it.
I don't know what you guys saying.
Just say it. Just say it. It's good. People, we wanna share. We wanna give you guys thanks for following us this whole how long has it been? 5 weeks now that we've been going on.
5, yeah.
We're getting to the end of the year. We want to send our love and support, and definitely thank you guys for watching the show. Have a great Christmas, awesome New Year's when you get to it, and nothing but big hopes
And dreams.
and positivity.
Positive.
All right.
2018.
And I have to thank you guys for having me on here too.
Oh, come on. There's no
Thank
thank
you.
yous. There's
We
no
say
thank
thank you.
yous. There's
Só
no
temos
thank
o
yous at all.
amor. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching Praçazul. This is your boy DJ Millie.
Aqui é Cabo Moss again.
And we
And
have
I'm
the beautiful
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. You like it?
I loved it.
See beneath your beautiful tonight.